If you're looking to buy any Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFACoinZone.com and use code IHAS for 5% off at checkout. Hey guys, IceCarrot here, and the latest marquee matchups were actually leaked. So this happened 2 days ago. I'm sorry it's been a while since I covered this, but if we have a look at these screenshots on the screen now, you can see these marquee matchups were actually released by EA early instead of the current ones now. I think EA made a mess up and they accidentally released this. Instead of the other one, it got deleted quickly. And I don't actually have pictures of the actual squads, but I have pictures of all of the requirements. So if EA don't change this, because it did get leaked but not too many people saw, these will be like 100% the marquee matchup. So the games are Melbourne City versus Melbourne Victory, Man City, Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool, and Bayern versus RB Leipzig. So if we actually take a look at the requirements, so the first game, you need 1 Melbourne City players, 1 Melbourne Victory players, 11 players from the A-League, and 7 different nationalities. So good investments on this one. We will probably go through them later, but good investments right now, thinking about it, could be A-League players with different nationalities compared to the usual, and then maybe invest in some players from each of those clubs. However, quite a lot of people have seen this because this did come out 2 days ago. Sorry I didn't actually get a video on it back then, but we're coming around to do the next marquee matchup investments. I thought I'd cover this now. So next, the Man City Arsenal game. 1 Man City player, 1 Arsenal player, all rare players, chemistry and stuff. So one of these, again, it's quite hard to decide the investments really, just because since there's so many different players and you only need 1 from each club, it's quite easy to pick up a card. But since the overall rating's 82, you could look at maybe like 80 rated cards. You could look at maybe 82 rated cards to pick up for this one, but I'll probably be missing on this game. And the Everton-Liverpool match, again, it's another Prem match, so it's just 1 of each team, but you need 5 nationalities. So maybe if you pick up players with like obscure nationalities from each of those teams, they could be decent investments. There's no rating requirement on this one, it would just be gold. And the final game, Bayern versus RB Leipzig. So you need 1 Bayern player, 1 Leipzig player, and all 11 from the Bundesliga. And the overall rating is 79. So this one, I would say maybe invest in players from each of the teams and positions which there aren't too many in the Bundesliga. So maybe if you look at left backs and right backs who are around like 80 rated because they'd be used in the squad, that could be a decent investment. But now we're going to hop on the console, look at some cards and see what we can pick up. Yes, I know there aren't many coins. This is up my main account, and let's say I spent most of them on that Costa challenge. But we're actually going to be looking at some of the different investments we can be picking up. And if you saw my video earlier about, you could actually get, people have getting banned from actually doing these investments. And I don't really know what we should do. Like, I'm going to still invest, maybe not as heavily as I usually would. And maybe it's just, well, you can appeal and people have been getting their things back. But a lot of people this weekend got like account locks and account bans for investing in these squad builder challenges. Hopefully EA say something about it and change it. But I'm still going to invest. I think it might have just been like if people invested a lot, but some people said they didn't even invest that much. I'm not too sure. I'm still going to invest a bit. Let's go. So if we actually look at the Melbourne Victory players, there aren't too many under like 1.1, like 300 coins. That is actually a snipe. Well, let's say we could be seeing some sniping filters for this already. Well, so we just picked him up. We can list him up for, I'm just going to go 1.1k to make sure he sells on now. I would keep him from an investment. However, I don't reckon they'll rise too much more than this because some people already know about it. And I can't really see cards going like for up to 2,000 coins, just bronze and silver. So that's the Melbourne Victory. If you look at Melbourne City, these cards, there are the gold cards. So I reckon the gold card will probably rise up quite a bit, 76 rated. But to be honest, these cards aren't actually as expensive. You could pick up a couple if you can find them for cheap. And also, since you need the different nationalities, maybe picking up this guy, Tongi, could be a decent deal because he is actually from Sudan. And I doubt there aren't any other players from Sudan in the league. You've got this card as well from Kenya. Like right wing could be a bit risky in case they don't have a right wing position. But maybe if like Fornaroli could be a decent investment as well because he's from Uruguay and he's a gold card as well. And he plays for one of the teams. But if we go back and if we look at the positions, which is usually the most expensive, so if we go left backs and right backs are still cheap. And there's no like rating requirement on this. But however, if we try and find a right back which isn't actually Australian, then we could be in some profit. But I'm not actually too sure if there are any right backs which aren't Australian in the league. I don't think there are. So with the different nationalities, I guess the right back we can't really do much with. The left back we could see. So yeah, here is a good card. Right here. Georgievsky, I think I said his name wrong, from Macedonia. He would be a good investment because he's not Australian, and even this guy Mills. However, they have already been price fixed, as you can see. Like, Mills isn't that expensive. He's about 1,000 coins. They're going for over 1,000 coins, which is still fairly expensive. If we actually have a look here, we can find the minimum buy now. So 700, 850. So Mills could be a good investment for this one because left back in the league. And if you don't want Australian, then you're probably going to have to go with him. So say if you pick him up, like 700 coins, I guess that isn't the biggest risk in the world. It's about 300 coin loss if it goes wrong. Like, that could be an alright investment there, but that's probably it for this league. So the City, Arsenal and the Everton, Liverpool matches, I'm not really going to go through just because you can pick up like any players from the clubs, to be honest, and it won't be a very hard matchup. I guess every single player from City and Arsenal and from Everton and Liverpool, will rise up a bit. But like me picking out specific players, I'd say look at left backs, right backs, goalkeepers, strikers, and maybe right mids and left mids. But those would be the key positions. So the fourth game is the Bayern versus RB Leipzig. And to be honest, the Bayern players, they always seem to rise up quite easily. And there's actually a rating requirement on this one of 79. So you're going to need goal players. And if you look at the Leipzig players like Papadopoulos, he will probably rise up a little bit because he's 79 rated. But these cards under 79 rated, do not pick them up just because you won't be able to complete the challenge probably using them. And you only need one card from each club. So I reckon Papadopoulos, since he's like the cheapest one, there are quite a lot of him on the market. So I'm not too sure if he would rise up too much. He might get up to like 1,000 coins maybe, but that would be the one from RB Leipzig. And if we look at the Bayern Munich players, you can basically pick up like anyone from Bayern Munich, to be honest. Like you can pick up like an Alonso for like 1,000 coins, Badstuber. Like it isn't too hard with the Bayern players, but that as well at left back. So with this game again, investing could be a bit hard. Maybe if you look at right backs, because left back you've got the likes of Bernat. So Rafinha, 78 rated. Since he might meet the rating requirement, I can see Rafinha maybe going up a bit in price. There are quite a lot of him on the market, but the good thing is he is going near minimum. But you don't actually need a Bayern Munich right back. It could just be a right back from the league anyway, because you only need one Bayern player and one player from the other team. So if you actually look at all of the right backs in the league, maybe if you look, you can see here there aren't too many high rated right backs. We've got Varag. He looks alright to be fair, 78 rated. But I reckon Coke would probably be one of the better ones to pick up. 500 coins, 80 rated right back. He could be a decent investment. And since he's near his minimum as well, it could be an alright one. It just really depends on, since the rating requirement is 79 and you need 4 rare cards, people might have high rated players elsewhere, so they don't need a high rated right back. But say if people are relying on the right back for their rating, if you could pick up like Coke, an 80 rated right back, he could be a decent investment there. But thank you guys for watching. That will be it for this video. If this is not 100%, this is not 100% going to come out. However, EA already leaked this, and unless EA are willing to go in the game files and change the code for this marquee matchup, this would be the teams. And if it is these teams, this is what the requirements will be. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. I guess it's kind of a prediction, but we've basically been told this anyway. And these teams would have been on my predicted list as well. I had a couple other teams, but since we've seen this, it will probably be this one anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. When this comes, I have some sniping filters for that. And I may even do some earlier, because you saw there we picked up a live snipe at the start of this video. So the players have already risen up a bit in price. Thank you for the support this weekend as well. We are basically at 39,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mad. And the support today has been unreal. Thank you guys for watching again. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video.